Two B's, it's Psychic Bob. Well, I'm back home. I had such a wonderful time visiting with my mom this last week, and I want to say thank you to all of you who came along to be with me during my time away, and you came out and saw my travel videos. We did a lot of travel magic this last week, and I had a good time with that, and I think you guys did too. And if you didn't see yesterday's video, we had a fun time talking about Cyber Monday. Whew, I got through that one okay. I did stay home and read Horoscope Guide and just decide not to try to tackle Cyber Monday. Now here we are, it's Tuesday, and you know what that means. It's time for messages from the spirit world. So all the letters have been coming in. I want to say thank you to all of you. For those of you who are new here, if you want to get on messages from the spirit world, there is no charge, absolutely free. You can put your question in the info box below. Just write your question. Or you can also write to me at my website, the email at my website, which is readings@robert-hickman.com. Again, the link below. Anyways, there's no charge, absolutely free, okay? We have a lot of fun doing this, and I'm so glad you're here. Well, we're going to get into all the letters here, but before we do that, let's all just take a moment. Let's just center ourselves. Let's settle down. Let's close our eyes for a moment, and let's attune to the spirit world. Okay, I hear Fletcher back here. He says hello to all of you. All right, our first letter today is from Pedro Gonçalves. Hello, Pedro. Pedro writes, he says, hi, Bob. I'm new to your channel. I'm from Portugal, and I like the stuff you put on your channel. Hi, Pedro. Thank you so very much. I have a lot of fun, and I'm glad that you're here and enjoying. Thank you. Welcome. All right, and you write, can you help me to know who my spirit guides / master teachers are, and if they have something to tell me at this time? Sincerely, thank you. Sincerely, Pedro. You know, it's interesting. When I step into your frequency, I'm getting a lot of bright flashing light. It means you have a lot of high power around you from the spirit world. I get white light and I get purple around you. You have around you here the Ascended Master, the Count of Saint Germain. I want you to look him up if you don't know who he is. Do some research. He was a very famous ascended, well, he's an ascended master now, but he was on earth as a master teacher as well. He did a lot of alchemy, but he's around you because I get the sense from him that he's helping you do a lot of self-transformation and self-growth now. And I want you to watch here because as we get into the new year around the month of March, I really feel like there's kind of a new beginning around March and a sense of greater stability around you. You have the angel, and another person is an angel actually, an angel named Jared around you as well. And Jared is helping you do some emotional healing. I get the sense this last year has been kind of rough for you, and you're kind of like, whew, I'm kind of worn out. Well, Jared's bringing you new beginnings, new beginning, new energy, fresh start. So as we go into the new year, particularly around March, is where you're going to start to see major transition. And I do feel around that time for you, there's going to be literally like a new start here emotionally. So I feel like you're kind of leaving behind some things, and by March you'll really have a good sense that you're on the right path, okay? I do see a little bit of silver around your aura, which also means money around that time as well. So you're going to get a kind of a break financially too in the new year, okay? Hope that helps. Thanks for writing. All right, our next letter is from Music Girl. And she writes, hi, Bob. I would like to know what is going on with my life right now. It seems that everything is being dumped on me, and I'm just not happy. I'm so sorry, hon. She writes, all I want is a nice home and a romance, but I seem to be denied this. Am I being blocked? What is happening? Blessings, Music Girl. Music Girl, I have to tell you, when I step into your frequency, I keep getting jagged spikes coming out of your aura. What that means is that you're feeling under attack and that you're putting up defense energy. And I have to tell you, as a psychic, I really don't see you necessarily being attacked. What I get, though, is around you, you've got some people, particularly some of these are immediate family members, that I feel are trying to hold you back. I feel like every time you start to, go down the road and you feel like I'm excited, I've got a vision, it's like they come in and rain on your parade. And I feel like in terms of transition for you, you are going to get a break from all of this craziness, but I don't see it until around January. I feel like this next month of December, what I would like you to focus on is doing some self-healing, because I feel like every time you start to trust people, somebody breaks your heart, whether it's trying to start a relationship or start a project like build your own company or a new job. It's like people around you don't have faith. And it's not that you don't have the power, it's that the people around you don't have faith in themselves, so they can't perceive that other people can succeed. And so rather than face their own fear, they attack you. And that's kind of what's happening here. I don't actually see them succeeding now going forward and blocking you. So I feel like, but you want to work on self-love and self-healing and kind of shut that out, okay? I would like you to get the gemstone rose quartz. It's a pink stone. It's a very pretty stone. You can either wear it as a pendant or as a bracelet or just have a piece to put on your meditation altar or carry in your bag, or all of those. Rose quartz will help you to kind of do some of that inner healing, cut through other people's negativity, and really start to see the path ahead for you. I do see January increase in the money around you. So I feel like in terms of having the house that you want, in the new year, I do feel you'll have a breakthrough. And I keep seeing mortgage application here around you. And I'm seeing you talking to a gentleman. He's dark brown hair, kind of a young guy, big smile. He like smiles all the time. And he's saying, I think we can get you a mortgage. I think we can get you a mortgage. So I feel in the new year, you're going to have some breakthrough in that. And after you get your house, now in terms of timing, it may go on for like 2 or 3 months. May not actually get a physical house till spring, around March, April time frame. But it'll be later in the summer that I feel that a relationship starts for you. So I feel like the house comes first, then the relationship. And so that's going to be how it goes. But it's not till around August that I feel that you enter into a relationship. But at that time, I am picking up a new beginning for you. So, just hang in there. But right now, for the moment, I want you to focus on loving yourself, putting out other people's craziness out of your world. I have a saying, people have heard me say, and it's really true. When we have difficult people in our life, we have to just love them at a distance. So this may require you stepping back from some family or even friends who try to cast the seed of doubt or, say, well, I told you so. I knew you couldn't do that. You gotta get away from those people. Focus on you. You're going to make it. And I see January as the time of the energy starting around you to get new beginnings going. Okay, so over the next 6 to 8 months is where I do see transition. And you'll be free of this cycle of struggle, okay? Hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right. Our next letter is from Alison 6. Hello, Alison. Alison writes this. Hey there, Psychic Bob. I've had some quick flyby type of visions during meditation of what appeared to be various extraterrestrials. Ooh, this is fascinating. Can you help me clarify these visions? Are they guides? Are there any messages for me? Thanks in advance for your time. Much love, Alison. Hi, Alison. Thank you. You know, it's interesting. When I go into your frequency, I'm getting around you a very expansive field of blue light, beautiful sky blue light. That tells me that you definitely are working through the higher self to do communications. I am picking up presences around you that are of an extraterrestrial nature. I want to place these as the Pleiadians and the Arcturians. Now, interestingly, the Arcturians, I keep seeing two levels. They're the regular Arcturians, they have kind of blue skin, and I'm getting a higher angelic class around you as well. And I feel that each of these are working with you to help you open up to your higher consciousness. You're a light worker, and you're definitely here at this time. It's a critical time on the earth. See, a lot of people don't realize that there are going to be major significant changes over the next 2 years, particularly in regards to recognition and official declaration of alien life. So you're one of the people who are kind of the light workers being prepared. I also pick up Pleiadians around you as well, and I feel like they're helping you expand your telepathic and abilities and also your channeling. So I expect for you in the next few months here to really start receiving what I call data downloads from both of these groups. So I want you to explore Pleiadians and Arcturians, okay? And you'll see what they're about. I actually have some videos on each of those that might be helpful. So you can look those up on my channel, okay? But why they're coming around you really is just simply to say, hey, we're here. We want you to be aware. See, what's going to happen is when the aliens do a full-scale reveal, a lot of people on the earth are going to be like freaking out like crazy. But those of us who've already been studying this and experiencing and connecting with it, we're going to be like, oh, look like the Pleiadians arrived. They're outside. I mean, you know, nonchalant. We're not going to be freaked out. We're going to know, like, okay, now it's time to deal with them. But they are helping prepare the earth by reaching out to people. And I do believe you are getting actual visitation. So next time you get kind of a flyby and you have an image, tell them to slow it down and say, speak to me. Because I feel like they are speaking, but I'm not sure you're getting the words. I feel like you're getting the images or symbols. I don't know if they've been giving you symbols. I'm seeing like hieroglyphics coming down into you. So I feel like they're literally doing a data dump of their hieroglyphics. Tell them that you may not understand them, but ask them if they do want to give you those symbols. Make it slow so that you can see them and write them down, okay? But you are getting visitations, okay? And it's a sign of your future work. We'll talk more about it. Thank you for writing. Blessings. Hope that helps today. All right. Our next letter is from Lady Angela. Oh, look, she slipped one. Lady Angela, you're always slipping a letter in. Lady Angela writes and she says, Dear Psychic Bob, I'm going through a lot of changes now. What do you see for me in the near future? Well, you know, I have to tell you, Lady Angela, around you right now, you've got two levels of light here. You have a little bit of dark blue light, and then I get some beautiful yellow and white and purple around you. Dark blue light tells me you've been in a little bit of a holding pattern. You feel a little blocked here. But what's interesting is you've got yellow and white coming in abundance. And that means that your vision, your higher self vision, is going to start to manifest in the material world. I want you to watch because I feel like the month of December for you is kind of an active time where you start to see doors opening. I feel like people are entering your life that have kind of a social/business connection. I feel like this may deal with some issues connected to, in a sense, new opportunities for you. I do see schooling around you. Yellow means education, so it definitely means keep learning. But it also tells me that you're having visions, like you want to manifest something in the material world. And I feel that part of that may even deal with a housing issue here. And I feel that the month of December, there are going to be discussions connected to housing changes. Now, in terms of timing of actual manifestation around this, it may be closer to January. I see the latter half of January is where there's actual, and what's the word I'm saying, like a transition approval. It's almost like you're putting in paperwork, and I feel like it's kind of going back and forth, and then people are dragging it. So if you put in paper to do a move, either buy a home or rent an apartment or something, take your time with it. Don't panic, because I feel like it is going to be a little slower than we'd like. But by mid-January, I feel like there are doors opening around you, okay? So I am picking up transition here. This yellow light definitely, in the white. White means blessing, new opportunity. Yellow means your higher visions manifesting. And you also have purple light around you, which is the guidance of the spirit world. And so you're definitely, being guided. You're being led to make major steps. And I'm seeing success around it. And I want you not to give up hope. Sometimes when you're in the dark blue light, you have just a tiny bit of dark blue. Dark blue means feeling blocked and almost like you want to give up. And I don't want you to give up, because everything beyond that's very powerful, and she's powerful transition. Okay. Hope that helps. Let me know. Blessings to you. Thank you for writing. All right. Our next letter is from Myrna Pina. Hi, Myrna Pina. And Myrna writes, she says, hi, Bob. I'm new to your channel. Hi, welcome. I was wondering if you could tell me who my closest guides are. I would love to call them by name. Are there any messages that they need me to hear? Yeah. Myrna, one of your guides is the Ascended Master Metatron. I keep picking him up around you. I literally hear like a humming sound. Metatron works with transition of energy. He helps people do downloads of energy or raise their energy to reach a spirit world. So it tells me right now that you're doing a lot of inner work, a lot of reflection. And the spirit world is hearing you. So they're definitely sending people around you to raise your vibration and help you grasp their knowledge. But one of the guides I want you to focus on right now is Metatron, Metatron, Metatron. He's around you, helping you with some big life transitions here. I also pick up a few other people around you. I'm getting another, it's a Catholic nun around you. And she gives me the name of Sister Mary Helena. Sister Mary Helena. I get the sense she's from France. She looks like she was a nun in the 1800s. But Sister Mary Helena keeps telling me, she says, I pray for her always to walk a smooth path. And she says to you, she said, your path in the last 2 years has been rocky and struggle. So she shows me literally like you're walking across rough territory and thorns, which means you've come out of a time of trial. She shows me that the path forward is like soft, smooth sand. So you won't have the struggle you've had. But Sister Mary Helena is working around you as well. So you've got Metatron, you got Sister Mary Helena. And Fletcher said there's another person. Who is that? It's Rose. Okay, I have a guide. I don't know if you've seen her on my channel. She's one of my spirit guides named Rose. Rose is also going to be helping you with this time of transition. So you can ask for her help as well, okay? All right, hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right, our next letter is Dawn Bornman Flack. Hi, Dawn. And Dawn writes, and she says, Dear Bob, my father passed away 9 years ago. I'm so sorry. Is he around me, or has he moved on? I don't feel his energy like I used to. I miss him so much. He really helped our family hold together. Thank you so much, Psychic Bob. Much love, Dawn. Dawn, I have to tell you, and I don't say this to sound depressing, I don't pick him up close to you. Now, let me kind of explain that. It's not an issue of him not loving you. The fact is, when he first died, he was actually earthbound. He did not cross over. He was so worried about you and the other family that he stayed on Earth, and that's why you picked him up. I believe you yourself are very psychically sensitive, but I also feel that when somebody's earthbound, what happens is their vibration is so dense because they haven't shed all that earthly energy that it's almost like they're still in the body. But he has moved on to the spirit world. Now, that's not an issue of abandonment, but what it means is that he's recognized that he has to fulfill his life over there. And so he's doing the best thing he could actually do, which is following his new calling in the spirit world. Once they get over there, see what happens is they realize that the earthly life is so brief. And he knows, because he's talked to God and the other angels and guides, that he will see all of you again very soon. By spirit time, see, they don't have time over there like we do here. You know, we think, oh, we have to go through the next 80 years without him. But over there, 80 years is like a blank. It's like he knows they've told him, well, you'll someday be rejoined. And he's at peace with that. And now he understands how it all works. So the fact that you don't feel him around doesn't mean he doesn't come around. Because I actually do see him visiting. But he tends to visit you at night when you're asleep because he doesn't want to scare you or disturb you or stir up stuff. So he's a little worried about you being kind of overwhelmed by him. But I do feel he's going to manifest in dreams around you. And I want you to watch here because it looks like it's in December around Christmas that there's going to be a sign from him. They keep showing me that he likes to do stuff like manipulate music. It's almost like you'll turn on the radio and somehow jumps to a different channel. And it's like, whoa, I didn't touch the dial. And suddenly it's like his favorite Christmas song. He's going to do stuff like that. So what I want you to do is simply talk to him like you used to and say, Dad, we'd sure love you to be with us at Christmas if you could just come even for a little while and let us feel your presence and let us know you're there. And you know what? He will, because since he's actually answered the calling from the spirit world, he's now free to do more. So, you know, this is why I tell people, you know, when your loved ones die, I know you want them close, but let them go on if they have to, because really they'll have more blessing and ability to give you blessing if you let them just do what they're supposed to do and go on. But he is in the light. I feel that he passed suddenly. I get kind of like when I go in his energy, a shock to his system, like, and then he was gone. I don't feel that he's suffering. I think he went straight over. Well, I mean, he stayed on Earth, but he went straight out of the body. And the good thing is that I do feel that at his death, he knew that he was dead. So he wasn't earthbound in the sense that he didn't know he was dead or was confused. He stayed on Earth because he was actually given permission. And so he did that for a few months, and then he crossed over. See, this is the thing. When you die, you don't have to go to the light. You can just stay on Earth. And that's what a lot of souls do. But he actually did that in harmony with God's will. And so they let him stay. He asked permission. And now he's in the light. And I do feel that he does pop in. But it's at nighttime. So what you can do is say, Dad, I wish you'd visit me when I'm wide awake so I really know that you're here. And he will. Because he keeps showing me, he walks around the house sometimes at night. And he keeps moving pictures. So I don't know if you've had pictures of him. I keep feeling like a picture's flipped over, tilted funny. But that's him. Okay. But he's around, and you just talk to him. But I do see him making a sign for you at Christmas. And it's going to be something that everybody in the family knows, okay? Hope that helps. So thank you for writing. Well, guys, listen, that is all the time Psychic Bob has for questions today. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being part of my channel. And, you know, I hope that you'll like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends. Let's get out the word about Spirit Channel. And if you can, hit subscribe, be part of our channel. All right, well, listen, tomorrow be back here. It's Wiccan Wednesday, and we'll have something fun and mystical. And if you didn't see yesterday's video on Cyber Monday, you got to see it. Psychic Bob's going crazy. And I had a little 1980s flashback in that video. So you'll enjoy it. Thanks for being here, guys. I love you. Blessings to you. We'll see you here tomorrow. Blessed be.